Welcome to our Harvest Assembly, a celebration of all the wonderful produce that has been grown, harvested or created from the land.
We join together to give thanks and to recognise the hard work of so many people, ensure that we don't go hungry.
But as we look around and see all that we have, whether fresh, tinned or in packets, let us also remember our good fortune and think of others in this country as well throughout the world who are hungry and often go without enough food.
Harvest moon shining down on the fields, on the town. Come on everybody and see the harvest moon. Hanging low, super split, shining down, bright and clear. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon. Come and dance, come and sing, see the light on everything, lighting up the pavements as clear as it will stay. Beautiful harvest moon, shining like a big balloon. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon. Harvest moon shining down on the fields, on the town. Come on everybody and see the harvest moon. Hanging low, super split, shining down, bright and clear. See it tonight, it's shining bright. Come and see the harvest moon.
How often when we sit down to eat do we think about where the food has come from?
Whether from a farmer working hard on their crop or from an animal or from the sea, we rarely think about the process that leads to the food on our plate.
If we were to give a little more though, perhaps we might eat a little more slowly and consistently. Perhaps we might waste less and be willing to try more.
I think we better get the harvest in before it rains today. I thought I saw a small rain cloud coming our way. So hurry up, hurry up, hurry up now. There's no time to wait around. Get your skates on, don't put the brakes on. Let's make laps, quick and fast.
is firsthand its journey from the soil to our plate, or the farm to our plate, but for the most part, we have to imagine it.
Preparation, days and weeks, sowing, watering, eating, harvesting and storing.
And often that's only the starting point. The flour has still to become our bread, and the pasta, the milk, has still to become our butter, and it still needs to make its way to our supermarkets, shops and markets.
When we help with the shopping, we become a small link in a very one chain.
Without the efforts of so many people, we won't have a fraction of the wonderful foods and drinks that we are so lucky to have each and every day.
Mum said that we could grow a pumpkin by the garden shed. There's an empty flower bed, so we made a plan and started digging. We pulled off weeds and we scattered lots of seeds, and the rain came down and it watered the ground, and the sunshine came out too. The days grew long and the birds sang their song, and the shoots all pushed on through. And the pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, just like Papa's pumpkins do. Yes, it grew, and it grew, and now it's the size of you. But said that we had grown a whopper. People thought her cute, so that they could come and view the biggest escalade, the most to harvest. The mom said to car, 'cause she couldn't lift it far. And the rain came down, and it watered the ground, and the sunshine came out too. The days grew long, and the birds sang their song, and the shoots all pushed on through. And the pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, just like all the pumpkins do. Yes, it grew, and it grew, and now it's the size of you.
Let us remember all that we have, the wonder variety of food that we enjoy each day. Maybe do our best to avoid wasting it, only taking what we need, and to do our best to eat whatever we get given and to be thankful for it.
Let us give thanks to all those people involved in the production of our food, from those who grow crops or rear the animals, to those who transport it, process it and distribute it.
Let us be grateful to our parents, grandparents, for all the time they take in buying and making food for us, day after day, week after week, year after year. May we not take them for granted, and always remember to thank them for looking after us.
Let us remember all those people, children and adults alike, in countries throughout the world who are hungry as we speak.
In particular, help us to support the charities and organisations which provide food for those who need it most, often in very, very difficult or dangerous situations.
Street Life is a Blackpool charity that provides shelter and food for vulnerable young people. They provide emergency shelter for the homeless and food particles for those who have no food.
Thank you all for your fantastic support for Street Life. With your help, the charity will now be able to help many young people and give them hope for a brighter future.